You're listening to the Beatswitch podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Beatswitch podcast with yours truly, CD Styles. I got my man Khoi. What's up?
Yo, what up, what up?
And my man Goode.
Peace and love. What's up, people?
Man, it's just us this week, man. Ain't no Wessa around. Ain't no Flip around. Ain't no Noctis around. It's all us. Hope y'all cool with that. Y'all ready to get into it, man? We got a couple of projects to talk about. Where y'all want to start, man?
Well, since we were talking about it before, let's get into this YBN.
Alright, man.
YBN Cordae.
That's the name of the project?
The Lost Boy.
Yeah, The Lost Boy.
Yeah, man. This is solo debut. Young dude, man, from that YBN collective. Now, I know Good got a lot to say about this shit. XXL freshman, you know what I'm saying? So, get to it, bro.
Alright, so YBN Cordae, Lost Boy. I'm pretty sure everyone's introduction to him was that old nigga's, was it a freestyle or was it just a song that he had?
It was I think it was a freestyle, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone's introduction to him because I knew of YBN Namir and his two singles or whatever. But so yeah, he came onto the scene with that freestyle. I was like, all right, he's cool. I dig what he's got. I'm picking up what he's putting down. The XXL freshman freestyle was all right. You know, wasn't the best, but it was good. It was
decent.
So we get to the album. Wintertime. Boy comes in. He's rapping. You know, he's talking about Coretta Scott and Martin Luther and with Reagan and all this stuff. So I'm like, all right. So he knows some shit. We get further on into the album, and I'm like, all right, you gotta change up your flow, man. This is in the content. Like I like what he's talking about, the content that he's talking about, but it's just it. I don't know if it's because I'm older now. I'm 26. I feel like if I was more his age, I'd be like, oh shit, he's talking about some real shit. He going in, he doing this. But now I don't know. It didn't click for me. I listened to the album 3 times to make sure I wasn't tripping. It just didn't resonate. And plus he injected some religious shit in there, and I wasn't really feeling that. And people, I remember I saw a tweet. Someone said he rapped like Eddie from That's So Raven. I'm like,
Bumbleclad.
They hit the nail right on the head, because that man, the production was there, the content was there. I don't know, it's just his delivery and what he was talking about. He kept talking about his grandma dying. He kept talking about
he's coming up.
Yeah, his come up and stuff. I mean, that's fine, but like talk about something else. Like get into, you know, what your friends doing? Like what's YBN Namir doing? What do you like? How did y'all come up? What, like, give us more. I don't want to keep hearing about the same thing over and over and over again. But I mean, it's his first album, so I understand, and he can rap. I'm not gonna say he can't rap. He can definitely rap. He can spit, but he just needs to change up his flow a little bit. You know, I like the song Broke as Fuck because it sounded different, and I like the last song that he had, and definitely the song with Anderson .Paak. I really enjoyed that,
bro. Sounds crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad album. I probably won't come back to it just because it just felt, it didn't really click for me. That was probably the biggest thing. But salute.
Cool.
Yeah, I've listened to that album like 3 times or so. I thought it was a good, okay album, not great. It kind of reminded me of Saba a little bit, and also J. Cole. And Cole produced that Paak song. It was super dope. It's actually my favorite song on that project, and I think it's the song that stood out the most. The album is pretty soulful, a lot of gospel vibes, a lot of, like Good say, talk about his grandma. Was it his grandma singing at some point?
His grandma's dead, so I don't think so.
There is some grandma singing.
You didn't pick that up?
Yeah, no.
He said it about 15 times.
But maybe it's an old recording of his grandma singing or something like that. before she
Shit,
passed.
I don't know, bro.
Anyway, yeah, it was pretty introspective a little bit. I think it's a good first album. He's pretty young. He's like, what, 20, 21?
Yeah.
So he still have like a lot of years to, to grow and to learn some new stuff and maybe to try some new stuff musically. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's okay album, not fantastic. I probably will never go back to it, or maybe just that song with Anderson .Paak, Have Mercy was cool, and Broke as Fuck was cool, but that's pretty much it.
Can I say something else too? Like you said, because he's so young, like his core audience, they're definitely gonna enjoy what he had on the album, especially the stuff that he was talking about. But I feel like with the older people, it's just kind of like, I've heard this before.
Yeah.
And so he's definitely going to connect with the younger people, but with the older people, I don't think not so much.
Yeah.
It's not really not something they would be listening to.
Yeah, they heard about that before, so.
I'm up next. This project it's cool. I think it's cool. Like, for your debut like solo album, it's fine. Like, Goode talked about how he's talking a lot about his come up, his family and shit like that, and I think that makes sense to talk about on your debut project. So you putting yourself out there a little bit, and people get to know you, stuff like that. So that's fine. And I like the first track. He came in with a good energy on that Wintertime joint. And then on the second track, it's a little bit more upbeat, different tempo. And he's showing that he can rap over that sort of thing too. You got that a little later on in the track list. You got the joint with Anderson .Paak that we talked about, and that's also my favorite song on this shit. Man, when I heard that record, because that was one of the singles. I think that was the last single. When I heard that shit, I sent that shit to. If y'all listened to the show last week, my man Flip, I sent that shit to him immediately because. About Flip, man, he don't really fuck with hip hop like that anymore, and he's not a huge fan of Anderson .Paak. But I was like, yo, this shit is too dope. I just sent that shit to him, and he was like, yeah, man, this shit is hard. So if he fuck with it, man, that shit is tight, man. So that's a good song, and he has some interesting features on here. I think they came through. Pusha T delivered again. He's been on a run. Got my man Aaron Ray. Ty Dolla $ign. I love Ty Dolla $ign. I don't know about y'all, but I love Ty Dolla $ign. He did his thing.
Yeah, it was fine on that.
Yep.
Chance.
I'm not a fan of Chance the Rapper, to be honest, so I was like,
he was good here. He was good here.
Yeah. It ain't like that Big Day album he put up.
No, it's nothing like that.
He was solid here.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I didn't care for, and the beat also, I didn't care for the beat. That org or whatever.
I think the Meek Mill track was interesting too. He did the hook, right? He didn't have a verse on there.
Yeah,
I don't remember him having a verse.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that was
like all the features were good. I like the features. It's just the songs with just him. Oh boy.
But I've seen, because I've been looking around a little bit on the internet, seeing what people are saying about the project and stuff. And what I'm seeing, I see different generations messing with this project. I think people like this project a lot. Like, you were saying that older people wouldn't mess with it. I see quite a few older people like saying that this is refreshing. I don't know, maybe because this dude has the YBN on the front of his name. When people probably don't know what that shit is about, they know that these like YNW and all of these crews out here, they think that they do one sort of style, and then this dude comes on the scene and he can actually rap like that. Yeah,
not to cut you off, but Goode was saying that the lyrics might not appeal to an older audience, but I feel like the sound definitely will.
Yeah, the sound definitely. It's very really soulful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like the subject matter too, because a lot of older cats don't mess with the young raps because they feel like they're talking about shit that ain't important or whatever. And he's talking about real shit. Like, he's talking about his family. He's talking about his come up and stuff like that. That's something that I think that they would appreciate. I mean, they might have heard it, And I don't think that he's doing it in that way that's totally unique, like they've never heard it before. But I think like basically that they would say that this is a cool project. They might not listen to it a whole lot, but they'll probably think it's alright. I don't think they would dislike it.
Yeah, I didn't dislike it personally. I think it was cool.
I just won't go back to it. That's all.
You were disappointed.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I just like that freestyle that he did. I was expecting something more like that, but it was just, I don't know. It didn't click. It didn't click. And I mean, there's plenty of conscious rappers out there that talk about introspective stuff, but I don't know. It just didn't, with him. It just felt a little over the top. Like some lines that he had, I'm like, all right, dude, we get it.
Oh yeah. Me personally, I was expecting more songs like the song that he did with Anderson .Paak, more hype songs like that, because I really loved that track, but it was really kind of like calm and mellow.
Yeah, that track was the outlier on this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, alright, so let's get into the favorite tracks. What y'all got?
I'm gonna start. I got Broke as Fuck. I got RNP with Anderson .Paak, and I got Have Mercy.
I got Broke as Fuck, RNP, Wintertime, and Lost and Found.
Alright, I got RNP, Wintertime, 1,000 Words, Have Mercy, and what's the name of the title on the soundtrack?
Got it here. Hold on. Way Back Home.
Yeah. Way Back Home. That's my joint.